What's up, everybody? It's your latest co-host, Jamar McKill with,
James Jurowitz.
and this is J&J Sportsman. We're so glad to be back. We got a lot to talk about today with a lot of different sports, man. And we got a lot of basketball. Y'all ready? Are you ready, James?
I'm ready to go. It's been quite the week in sports, so.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a lot been going on. But the first thing we have to get out the way is Damian Lillard. I'm going to just say that at first because I don't know if you've been watching, James, but it's been a lot with him and these different teams wanting him, giving him offers and stuff like that. But before we do that, let's just get into who Damian Lillard is and what he's done. He's one of the point guards that hit 71 points in the game against the Rockets. We all know that's not easy to achieve on a Portland team, a Portland Trailblazer team. He's ranked number 9 mid-season player rankings. Honestly, to me, he's one of the top 10 to 20 point guards that I ever play the game for me. Because he's consistent. He's one of those players like what he's going to give you. It's not anything that's going to be surprising. Like, certain point guards, they have a good game and then they off the rest of but nah, he's hot for sure. Before, the first question I have is, how much is Damian Lillard worth, like, to you?
Well, I guess that just depends, because when I hear the Portland, when I hear about their basketball team, I think about Damian Lillard. That's kind of the number one player there. So like him playing in a different spot, it's gonna look different. So it's like it depends on what team he winds up at, and I guess what their needs are. Do they need him for like a long term? Do you think it'll be a few years, or is it just going to be a 1 year? Let's see what he's got left in the tank type of thing. Because to be ranked number 9 mid-season player, that's pretty impressive. That's high up there. So
yeah, definitely,
he's going to be worth some money, I think.
No, definitely, yeah, definitely. I don't think he's gonna be a like a 1 year, 2 year type of just to see. I think they really value him right now. Just seeing the fact that, okay, he's done so much for the Trailblazers, but he hasn't have a ring. He didn't get a ring with the team, but he's put so much effort and so much of his time with that team. All he needs is a good team to connect with him. And that can definitely be a playoff championship team if everything works out. The first team was the Raptors that really gave him an offer. So they said they was gonna give him Pascal Siakam, Otto Porter Jr., Christian Coloco, and 3 first-round picks for Damian Lillard. Do you think that's a good offer from them?
That's a large offer, it feels like.
Like all those.
I mean, you got 3 players and then 3 first-round picks. Yeah, I think it's
that
worth
is a lot. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. And then the Miami Heat, they offered Tyler Hero and 3 of their first-round picks for him. Now, I'm gonna be honest, and I'll let you go after me. I'll be honest. I really think it would probably benefit him more going with the Miami Heat, even though they still need they need more defense on their team too. I feel like, Jimmy Butler need help, and if you get rid of Tyler Hero, okay, if you look at the value, Damian Lillard can exchange for him. So, I mean, that's cool. And then they can add a couple more defensive players on their team. So I would say them, definitely, because they need help. What would you say?
The Heat all the way. You had mentioned earlier he's still looking for a ring, of course. And for a player like Lillard, if he doesn't get a ring, it's going to be one of those situations of like, well, why not? And fans and everyone's going to say like, this man needs a ring. So if he goes to the NBA championship runners up there, the Miami Heat, I mean, that's going to be helpful for them and for him. And it's a smaller offer though. So I guess Do you think those three players are would be a better offer than getting like Tyler Hero? Because they match them with the draft picks. It looks like it's still 3 first-round draft picks on each.
Yeah, it's still 3 first round, and it's just one less player. I mean, yeah, I'll say that one. It's still a good deal. I feel like it's still a good deal, and they probably give him a nice lump sum of money. Probably I'd say like a 3 or 4 year maybe, because they need a point guard. I'm gonna be honest, they need a point guard, and that definitely will help the Miami Heat. I know that's that, and um,
Well, if
damn,
well
yeah.
if Toronto though, how much would Toronto be helped out by Lillard's presence compared to the Heat? Because it sounds like with the Heat, all they need is just maybe one more piece to the puzzle, and maybe they're all getting rings.
They got something going, right? I feel like the Raptors too. He would definitely be a value to them too. But I feel like with them, they still need a little bit more than just that one piece to the puzzle, right?
Okay.
So I feel like Miami is kind of like they were pretty good. They were pretty good last season. So you add him and a little more on the defensive side, and you got yourself an unstoppable. The Nuggets gonna have to play real hard, because if you just think about Damian Lillard history, man, like I remember that game too. He clutch three, buzzer beater. Like he'll give you a clutch three when needed, whenever you need it, like from or halftime or that last 3 seconds of the game. He'll pop the shot, real long range shooter. So yeah, one of my favorite point guards to watch.
It sounds like if he wound up in Miami, then that's probably the preferred spot for him. I don't know if he has any power over like where he gets to go or like any kind of choice, or is it
Yeah,
maybe
I think he does.
okay? So
He does. It's just
do you think
the
Portland?
only thing that really get in the way of the trade with both of those teams is how much he's trying to like. Is it about money for him, or he just want a ring, a championship? So that's the only thing. If he's not being greedy, or even though he's worth a lot to me, in my opinion, still, but I think that's the only thing that would be like kind of questionable.
If Lillard has some say in where he goes, that kind of sounds like it's one of those situations of the team taking care of the player that's taken such great care of them throughout the years. And
Yeah,
that's always great to hear of an organization doing that for one of their players.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, like I said, if I was him, I would definitely choose the Miami Heat. I don't know what his mindset is. I don't know like where he's trying to go with it. But I think it's some other teams that offered him something. But if I was him, I would choose them. I would take it, risk it with them.
It's interesting how opposite those two cities are. It's like, do you want to live kind of in the snow or do
In
you
the
want to
South,
the beach?
I
So
mean, and it's crazy because he's been in Portland for a while, so I'm pretty sure he's used to the cold or that temperature weather over there. So maybe it's time for a little change, a little beach vibe.
get some sun and
Right, right. But like I said, you guys just update us on that. I definitely comment what y'all think, which team he should go to in the comment section. Y'all been commenting a lot. So yeah, just let us know. And yeah, we'll see.